Dream, search, drive. Cars.co.za.
Who really cares about the car you drive? Or if you've arrived? We care. And that's why we guarantee the quality parts you need. Keep your adventure alive, because when it comes to finding the right part at the right price, there's just no place like Midas for the love of cars.
I think Dakar is something that you mentally and physically prepare your whole life for. You know, your lifestyle, what you do, how you train, and you've got to be focused for years and years. It's not something that you just turn on one day and you want to go to Dakar. My name's Botterill. I've been racing since I'm 8 years old. Went through all the ranks of motorsport and spent quite a long career in rallying. So stepping out of the rally car into these Hiluxes is something very different. The cars are a lot higher, they're a lot heavier, and they can handle the rough terrain like you cannot believe. That has been the biggest adjustment, is how fast you can actually go over the rough terrain.
Driver looks like he's in perfect control all the time. I'm thinking half the time we're going to roll somewhere. It's unbelievable. Guy Botterill, I think I'll watch you in the Dakar. I'm looking forward to seeing you ride there, because if you can ride like this here, I think you'll win.
My name is Saood Variawa and I'm the owner of Whole Speed. We produce 85% of the car in-house, from fabrication to design to engineering to actual parts that we make, and supply them all over the world. Not to mention our main goal, let's not forget, our main goal for this whole thing is to obviously win Dakar with a South African driver. That's our main goal.
My name is Henk Lategan. I am 29 years old. I've been racing on gravel since I was 15 years old. Done 3 Dakars so far. It's a world-class team. It's a proudly South African team, South African based, South African run, South African funded mostly. And it's competing against the best of the world. This car's won the Dakar a few times, or the team's won the Dakar a few times now. So it just goes to show what can be done back home here.
Hi, I am Willem Botha, known as Mac. I'm the workshop foreman and the crew chief for Toyota Gazoo Racing SVR Whole Speed. Well, my job entails is to prep and build race cars and help with the development of the new customer cars. So we've got I think we've got a total of 36 to 42 people. But when we go in a race, we've got 3 mechanics per car. And then we've got, like me and Rocco, it's in the sub-assembly. We between all 4 cars to make sure you've got to cope and keep a guideline for all the cars. Keep your eyes on the problems. Listen, you need to do this. And now how long certain parts take to change on the race. I mean, for instance, the DSP, you've got half an hour to work on the cars. You've got to change a gearbox or drive shaft or a diff in half an hour in the DSP. I mean, if you take your vehicle to a dealership, it takes 2.5 to a week to do that same job. We've got to do that in half an hour.
These guys are incredible, these cars are incredible, it's absolutely next level.
You can't fathom what you go through and what these oaks do. It's flipping awesome. Take my hats off to what these oaks go through and how they drive this car.
Hi, I'm Saood Variawa. Only been in the car for the last 6 months, but getting used to it slowly, learning, being like a sponge, you know, just absorbing everything that's happening around me, and obviously with the car. If we look at it, it's just meant to look like a Hilux. It's a proper race car, you know, roll cage, sequential gearbox, differentials, proper differentials, great suspension.
I've been working for Allspeed since 1997. I basically took over the design of the off-road vehicles in 2010. We designed the whole car. We try to keep the spirit of the car in the racing car. So we run Toyota parts as much as possible from the factory. For example, the engine is basically a standard engine, but basically it's the same turbo, same engine that you'd buy at a Toyota dealership.
Hi, my name's Rocco and I'm in charge of engine builds. Responsibilities are obviously the engines in the cars, along with maintaining and servicing the dampers on the races. When you're going to Dakar, you know you're going there to work. You're not going there for a holiday. That's pretty much the mindset from all the guys in the team. The quicker you do something, the quicker it gets done, the quicker the next job can get done. The quicker you can actually get to bed, because sleep eventually does catch up to you. Everybody's there to do a job, and we try to do our jobs as quick and as efficiently as possible.
Well, we've got 2 trucks. So we've got a one Pantechnicon where 2 cars fit inside with all the spare parts for 4 cars. So you can actually build all 4 cars, diffs, gearbox, steering racks, drive shafts, body panels, the car rolls, which happened before in the race. You've got everything. That's a mobile workshop in the big Pantechnicon. Then we've got another small truck where we've got another car in the trailer as well. So there's 2 cars, and then we've got another truck where all our logistics, like all the tires and the fuel and the body panels, chairs, tables, everything that you're going to need on the race. I mean, you've got to have a mobile workshop that you set up. Like, for instance, we're going to Welcome now. So we basically got to get there and be able to work like you work in the workshop, but outside.
This car is incredible. I can't believe how fast he goes over the speed bumps, into the corners, and the braking, eh? So, never gonna forget this, ever, in my life.
The speed is one thing, but the way that it sits on the flipping like undulations and the bumps, that's another level. You know, for us, like normal people, we just want to brake heading into the ditches, and these accelerate. It's madness.
It's one of the toughest things out there, and that's the whole essence of Hilux.
I wish everyone could experience this. It's so amazing. Very exciting.
For a company like this that started from nothing, we started off-road racing at Allspeed in 2000. We started developing off-road cars from track racing, and then we started growing, tackled the Dakar, and we've had multiple podium places but never won the Dakar. And then from 2019, we're just putting more hard work in, redesigning the vehicles, and then that's when we started winning. People start having a demand for the cars. We can't keep up. We bought like 10, 11 cars a year. That's a car every month, and that's all hand-built. It is all hand-built, assembled, and you know, it's for a company from South Africa to go and compete against big overseas teams that side. It's phenomenal.
Cars.co.za.
Are you busy trying to decide between 2 cars, 3 cars, 4 cars, 5 cars, 6 cars, and getting absolutely lost in all of the specs and all of the different pricing? Well, we have an excellent compare tool on our main website and in our app for you to use. It's very detailed, it's very slick and quick and efficient, and I highly recommend it. I use it all the time when I'm doing research for our car shoots. So check it out. We'll put the link in the description below, and tell us what you think. Tell us if it helped you out.
Keep your adventure alive Because when it comes to finding the right part at the right price, there's just no place like Midas for the love of cars.